Good day, peace and blessings to the family of the Don Yahshua. Peace and blessings be unto you. Peace and blessings be unto you. Shalom. Today is the 9th of September. This is Monday, and today is going to be a very special day. It's a very special day, as you all know. But today, I have a message from the Adon Yahshua. The true Yah'Sharel shall be awakened. The true Yah'Sharel shall be awakened. The Most High has scattered the 12 tribes of Israel all over the world. They are in every part of the world. They are in Asia, they are in Africa, they are in the Middle East, they are in the Caribbean, they are in Northern and Southern America, they are in Europe, as well as in Australia. However, the thing is that the true Yah'Sharel has been under oppression for a very long time. Because we're under correction from the Most High Yah. The Most High Yah was correcting us due to our disobedience and our rebellion towards Him. And because we have decided to turn our backs on Him, He has allowed the enemy to oppress us for a very long time. Most especially if you look at the oppression that has been going on in Africa for over 800 years, that's close to 1,000 years, the African people have been oppressed. And that's because there are some tribes in the continent of Africa that are in the continent of Africa that are in this they're in the continent of Africa that are part of the tribes of Yah'Sharel. Many of them were sent, not all though, but many of them were sent to the New World, which is Northern America, to live there and to stay there, and Southern America too, to live there and to stay there. And so many black people have, especially the tribes of Yah'Sharel, I'm not talking about the family of Ham, who are also black people, but they are not part of the 12 tribes. But many of especially Judah has been trapped for over 300 years in the land that his father does not know, which is the land of America. And many of the vile atrocities that have been committed against the black Americans have been committed due to the wickedness and the cruelty of Satan and his minions to ensnare the mind of these people to perform wickedly against the ones chosen by Yahuah. But Yahuah is slowly but surely waking up the true tribes, the 12 tribes of Yah'Sharel, and telling them that their inheritance, that their salvation is yet to come, that their salvation is going to come, is coming, is at hand. And these so-called elites, they know this. This is why They've been trying. This is why they are trying to recolonize Africa. They're trying to recolonize. They want to depopulate, especially Africans. They want to depopulate us, sterilize us. They want to do a lot of things. But the thing is that Yahuah will not allow them. He will not allow them to do such a thing. This is why they are ramping up their efforts, because they know their time is short. They know that their empire is about to crumble. So they are going to do everything within their power to make sure that they stay oppressed. But Yahuah is slowly bringing out his people and showing them the light. But the thing is that there are still many of his people who do not know who they are. And until Yah brings it to them, to their notice, that these are who you are in me, that you are part of the bloodline of the family of Israel, that's when they will start to be awake to the true that's when they will start to be awake to the truth about everything. That's why you are seeing many of them coming out of the churches, these so-called churches that have been controlled by the Freemasons. A lot of these churches have been controlled by the Freemasons, even here in my home country, Nigeria. However, many people don't realize that, and there are many that are in the occult that are keeping the people of God oppressed, because they are in the world and they have made allegiance to the world to continually keep the people of Yah oppressed, to continually keep them blind so that they don't see the truth, so that they will continue to become desperate. But Yah is going to raise up his own leaders, his own prophet. Yah is going to remove many of these so-called charlatans that call themselves leaders in the church, and is going to bring his own priest, his own prophet, those who cannot be bought up by money, those who cannot be, who the riches and the glamour of this world will not even move them. It will not even be, they will not even desire it. It will not even be a thing to be desired for them, because the only thing they care about is Yah. The only thing they care about is the kingdom. There are some of the tribes that are in Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, but the South African people, we are still having to deal with them because they are stubborn people. But let's continue. Some in Kenya, some in where's this place? Like Togo, Benin, Congo, and Sudan. And that's just in Africa. Let's not talk about the other continents with their own countries. And I was listening to one of the YouTubers that talked about the history of many of the ancient Israelites and how they were scattered all over the world. And the thing is that this is the truth. Yahuah is slowly bringing the truth to the people, to his own people. But there are some that are not accepting. There are some that don't even believe that they are part of the 12 tribes, because the world has blinded them. The world has made them to look like as if they are not worth anything. They've made them a proverb and a byword. The world has made them to believe that they are less than humans, subhumans, that they don't exist, that they don't have life, that they just exist to please their oppressors. But Yahuah is slowly waking us up, and is slowly bringing us to the realization that without him we are nothing. Without Yahuah, we are nothing. And so he's slowly waking up the house of Yah'Sharel, and he's bringing the two sticks together. That is Yah'Sharel and Judah, the house of Judah and the house of Yah'Sharel, and he's going to bring it as one nation and one people, according to the book of Ezekiel. So he's going to bring the two nations, the two lost nations that have been intermingled with other tribes, and he's going to make them one, and he's going to make his name to be glorified in all the earth, as we witness the destruction of the Edomites, because many of them are called to be sincere. Many of them are going to be destroyed because of their falsities and their fallacies. And when I mean Edomite, I don't mean every white people. No, it's not every white person that is an Edomite. Not every white person, but those who are in the Holy Land. Yeah, so those ones that they call the Ashkenazi Jews. Yeah, those are the Edomites in disguise. But the thing is, Yahuah is slowly waking up his people. But his people too need to search for the truth. They need to know the truth for themselves. They need to know the truth for themselves. They need to accept the fact that they need to accept the fact quickly that they have been loved by Yah, and that Yah, the way they see themselves is not the way Yah sees them. Yah does not see his people as lesser than just because they have been oppressed for a very long time. Because Yah is going to vindicate us at last. He's going to vindicate his people. But we should not also be Judas, and you should not also castigate when someone speaks the truth concerning these things, because you can't be spewing venom at your fellow brothers and sisters just because you don't know the full truth. You don't know the true aspect of things of the world. You don't know the true aspect of the world. And just because you are in the church does not necessarily mean that just because you are in the church does not mean that you should come against this, because this is the truth. This is the absolute truth. And many people don't want to receive it. And many people would even fight against it because it does not go with their belief. And this just goes to show, to expose their hearts. And their hearts are being exposed in real time. Because these people, they are telling you that they don't believe in the God of the Bible. But those who believe in the God of the Bible will know that Yahusha, I won't even say that, yes, he was black, I know. But Yahusha is first the God, is Yahuah is for the God of the Jews before he is the God of the Gentiles. So salvation must start in the house of Yah'Sharel before it goes to the Gentiles. And those who have grafted with themselves, because you can be grafted in, you can be a wild branch, you can be grafted in, though you may not be part of the natural tribe. You may be etched into the natural tribe. Etched into the into the branch for you to be able to be saved, for you to be part and parcel of the family of Yah'Sharel. Because Yahuah is our salvation and Yahuah is our peace. We have no peace except him. Yahuah through his son, Yeshua, is our peace, is our light and is our Savior, is our salvation. We cannot be hoped to be saved without Him. We cannot be hoped to be saved without Him. And the church needs to start be awakened to this fact as quickly as possible. And the leaders of the church, the true leaders of the church, not the false ones that still preach the doctrines of Freemasonry, but the true leaders of the church need to speak to their congregation about the true house of Yah'Sharel, because it's high time now that the Most High wants it to reveal His people to the world. So that's it, family of the Most High. Peace and blessings be unto you, and shalom.